Phi Kum Nigo Ban Lai, Cho Fei Tak Chung La Tam So.
You have our sincere thanks. As to our ongoing Czerka problem, our researchers have some information on the device you recovered. They confirm the purpose of the device, to locate objects touched by the Force. Perhaps this explains why you sensed something strange about it. Why would an arms dealer like Czerka hire mercenaries to find these items? Why risk war for a remote chance of finding something they cannot use?
The business of building and selling weapons is competitive. Adding such an item to their catalog could give them an advantage.
Once we became aware of what the device can do, we feared what Czerka might find in the depths of the Shrine of Contemplation. You should begin your search for the invaders there. Stop Czerka, and bring anything you find back to us.
You're not telling me everything.
In testing the device, we discovered potential targets. Apart from that, you know enough to complete this final task. Do this for us, and your audience with the three will be secured.
You do good work. How you handled my incompetent colleagues back there. Beautiful. It will save me a lot of paperwork when I report back to Czerka.
Set your weapons down, and I may spare your lives.
Oh, I knew this would get uncomfortable. I mean, we are professionals with opposing objectives. So let's get right to business, shall we? The Voss keeps all kinds of dangerous objects lying around. That's why we're both here, yes? We know some would make powerful weapons. In the right hands. The Gormak understand this. I do have to hand it to them. Their ways with technology are impressive. Second only to Czerka. They could turn the right artifact into a new balance of power.
The Voss and the Gormak have a successful truce. I'm here to make sure it continues.
Very noble, but I am here for quite the opposite. What you have there is the prize. It's a record of the Jedi's influence on the ancient Voss. Normally, I don't need an armed escort to retrieve historical documents, but in the right hands, this one could severely undermine the truce. We get the Voss and Gormak fighting again. This world is open to Czerka operations, weapon sales. Oh, the possibilities are endless.
Not even the Voss have any records of what the Jedi did here. How did you know about this?
It was easy. Everything is, when you know the right people. Now, I do need to be on my way, so I'm going to hand this chat over to my good friends here. It's been a pleasure.
Where have you been?
Nico Wai Tapwai Chakamran. Kumongi Wai He Triole. Kumniku Wai-Ban Lui Chotai Fai Lai Angor Sun Nei Lam Sayo. Nei Sofundi Ko Naka Neva Eak Nagnan Nimatan.
I did, but the woman who tried to take it said it's a record of the Jedi's time on ancient Voss. This belongs to the Jedi.
I understand, but this relic is not mine to give. However, in return for your service, any information your order seeks from this record, it is theirs. I swear it.
Vuavaska Bam Ki Nagungam Trongwang Lao the Chow Troksha.
My focus was on ensuring the relic's preservation. I assumed yours was the same.
Is everything alright between you two?
Kundi Tremoyo Kodom Maton-Ja. With no what Dingo Tangmu.
I have it with me, but one of the Czerka Mercenaries escaped. She could come back with reinforcements.
Shrine Delmo Shekam Kodom Maton-Ja.
Give relic to Maton-Ja.
I couldn't let Czerka take something so important to the Voss.
Thank you. It would have been disastrous if outsiders possessed this.
Dan for Vutagan Achnan Chok Tontai. Vebegor Nesafun.
I hope you don't let what's happened here drive a wedge between you two. Keep relying on each other. It's gotten you this far.
Nico Wai Tapwai Chakamran. Kumongi Wai He Triole. Kumniku Wai-Ban Lui Chotai Fai Lai Angor Sun Nei Lam Sayo. Dan for Vutagan Achnan Chok Tontai. Vebegor Nesafun. Dan for Vutagan Achnan Chok Tontai. Vebegor Nesafun. Viev Kron Min Tun Sankwi.
Do not let Kodom's words disparage you. You have succeeded in your task, outsider. The three have taken notice of the progress the initiative has regained. They know who deserves the credit for this accomplishment.
Years ago, I told the three that before the Jedi came here, the Gormak and the Voss were originally one people. Everyone deserves to know the truth. Will this record help prove it?
An interesting recommendation. Before this artifact is returned to the Shrine of Contemplation, I will see that its contents are shared. At least, within the Shrine Restoration Initiative. If that is all, you must be eager to return to your original purpose. You are granted the audience you seek, and I am proud to have helped you earn it. Whatever knowledge you pursue, I hope you find it. May the words of the three guide you to your victory.
It is time. The three have asked you to appear before them. Your actions have left an impression, a rare achievement. They are waiting for you now.
You aren't coming with me?
It would be best if you went alone. There are some questions I have yet to resolve with the three.
What are you talking about?
When the Eternal Empire threatened the galaxy, my presence in your alliance was understandable. But much has changed. The Outsiders' wars no longer concern Voss. We have our own struggles. The three want to know why I do not return and continue my duties as a mystic. After I joined the Alliance, I no longer had access to interpreters who could derive meaning from my visions. For the first time, my actions were determined by my own decisions, and a Voss who chooses to remain with outsiders is a Voss who is forever looked upon with doubt.
I had no idea you chose us over your own people. That must have been difficult. But I'm glad you stayed.
It was a simple choice. You have given me the opportunity to lead, to help others face uncertainty. That is a greater purpose than I ever found as a mystic. I've kept you too long. The three will be wondering what has delayed you.
Outsider, do you understand the importance of this meeting?
This isn't my first audience with the three. I met with your predecessors without incident. I think this will go just as well.
I am inclined to agree. I believe you are worthy of the knowledge we plan to share. There has been a vision. Its contents are disturbing.
Life will be reshaped. Scales unbalanced.
A wave of change rises and falls, beyond the reach of Darth Malgus.
And as he dreams, he awakens a great power. One that will tear the galaxy apart.
If you know all that, you must know a way to help me stop Malgus.
It is not so simple.
Should Darth Malgus perish, this catastrophe will transpire more quickly.
Haven't your people had other visions of disasters? What makes this one so different?
You are familiar with the visions experienced by our mystics. The role these prophecies play?
What your mystics see is very important to your people. Your government, your societal rules, everything relies on these visions.
And from these revelations, the interpreters show us the path, the decisions we must make to preserve our home, our way of life.
But in this vision, we see no outcome. There is nothing to guide us. The interpreters are united in its meaning.
The three, the Voss. We can do nothing. We are powerless.
This shrouded prophecy will come to pass. The foundations will be shaken, the pillars raised. The chaos is unavoidable. But whatever is to come from this, it is you who will choose the fate of us all.
Our destiny is in the hands of an outsider. Do you see why we shield our people from this?
You shouldn't lie to them about this. Your people are capable of protecting themselves, but if they don't know about this vision, they won't be able to.
We will think on what you say.
Whatever part you play in this, enemy or ally, none of it will happen without you. You must be ready. We will be waiting.